Okay. No, sorry about that. My fucking internet went out for a little bit. Normally after 12 it always seems to go out, so. But, yeah, what I was talking about in that, and there's some other new stuff. So, the squad, the fucking retard squad. God, these women are so fucking stupid. Elmar, whatever her fucking name is, that like fucks her own brother and that, decides to sit there and she decided to sit there and get all pissy at on the Congress floor. And then everybody else that was dealing with her stupidity, man, because she's a fucking moron. The squad is just a bunch of stupid race baiting fucking bitches. They don't. People say, "Oh, they operate with what people want, what Americans want." No, Americans don't want base rating fucking cum dumpsters. Like, we don't care. Like, we really don't care. You know, like. I just really get to that point where you're just sitting there and you're all like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you people? She was all sitting there like chanting. This is what stupid people do. She was sitting there chanting and talking like a fucking, like a black woman. Like they do all that hand moving and ghetto shit they do because they're all emotional and that. Like, bitch, you're not even black, you stupid dumb cow.
Nice.
Like, it really blows my mind. Let's see how fucking stupid people are. And that people vote these dumb fucks in the Congress. The stupidest fucking people you'll ever meet. Like, full of the dum-dums. And they're all sitting there chanting, do all this fucking religion, fucking satanic fucking shit. And they have all these, like, puss white boys and that, because they probably jack off to all these fucking bitches and that, because they can't get women for themselves. Or they do have wives because they have money and that, and still people don't want to fucking deal with that, which I don't blame them. I think I have enough bullets to kill these guys all. Of course, I don't have any motherfucking room. But yeah. These people are just like fully fucking retarded. It makes me laugh too, because like, when you listen to them talking, they're all like, all this bullshit, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? It's like you're constantly just yakking up a fucking storm, and there's no point to what you're saying because you make no fucking sense. Literally make no fucking lick of sense. You're just bashing, saying racist this, racist that, racist this, racist that. Everything's fucking racist. Blah 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 blah. Nah, the truth is that's all I ever fucking hear is racist this, racist that, racist this, racist that. And she's all like, you used to like her because she's a African. That motherfucker is Islamic and Middle Eastern as fuck. She's not even African. What are you talking about? You guys just make this shit up so your fucking liberal fucktard regime can sit there and fucking start bashing people and that. Get the fuck out of here. Like, for real, these cum dumpster fucking bitches are just stupid. If people believe their shit, then they're just as dumb as they are. It's so sad people believe really stupid fucking people. They're not stupid, they're intelligent. I said, why do they never make sense? Listen to their speeches. Well, they got degrees. Yeah, a dumb fuck can have a degree. I know a lot of stupid ass motherfuckers that have degrees. They can't even wipe their own asses. Come on now. Let's get it together, guys. Like, for real, like, they don't mean anything. These people are fucking retarded.
AI Control Center. Noah.
They're retarded for a reason, okay? 50, 60, 80. Really, 50, 60, 80? Yes, it is. I go all the way around? It has to be this one. It is, okay.
No.
That's right, because they get that injector. That's the reason why. Oh yeah, healing thing, no. Fuck yeah. These are my favorite things to fucking make. Yes, I really love enjoying making these asset things. They're so fun to use. I have like a whole bunch of extra bottles that I saved from the last area. So I can pop a fuck one of these off and kill up all the liquors. What are you doing, puppy? I got 4 of them. I got 4 fucking bottles. I have 5 altogether. Maybe. But yeah, like these people on the Congress for bitch and moan, and that was just literally like not even. It was like this morning or in the evening time, and they're just sitting there like slapping their hands around like they're fucking mad. Like you bitches don't give a fuck. AOC, stupid fucking ass. You should have stayed a big titty bartender. You're shaking your ass all over the place, bitch. Like you were never, should have never been in Congress because you're a fucking idiot. Matter of fact, a lot of these women that get in the Congress are fucking horrible fucking people. And that when it comes to Marjorie Taylor Greene is a fucking cop out, fucking horrible fucking person. The way that she acts and that. I was gonna say, it's like, bitch, it's like, you just used everybody. You basically sucked the fucking cock of fucking Donald Trump just to make fucking money. And that's all it was. It's like, bitch, you didn't give a fuck about the country. You don't care about the country now. Sacrilegious whore. Sits there, wants to be like, oh, well, I care about the country now, but I want to fucking... my failing fucking construction business. That's probably wasn't even fucking yours to begin with, I don't believe. It probably was your fucking father's or your boyfriend's or your husband's or someone else that created it. You just stepped in to take control of it because they're deceased or something happened. Then again, I don't fucking know, but I still could sit there and throw it out because bitches are fucking stupid. See, like my puppy, you know, my puppy's a girl and she's very respectful. I give her a bunch of cuddles and loves, and all she wants to do is eat food and sneeze everywhere. Right, puppy? That's how you should act. As a human being, just be nice and respectful, and you always get shit. You'll get used a lot too, but you know, it's a give or take situation. But listen to these stupid dumb bitches on the fucking internet complaining, like this and that. Like, why do you women even want to complain? These bitches don't fucking like you. These congresswomen don't appreciate women. They act like fools. They act like fucking total retards in front of the whole damn world. And yet, you motherfuckers still want that shit. You still want people to be like, oh my god, I can't believe it. They kicked her out because she's a woman. Oh my god, because gender fucking matters. Man, I don't go fuck about your gender. Your gender never matters. You're just stupid. You have to say this shit towards them people because they're just fucking dumb. Well, they're never held accountable in that, and this is what happens when you get people that are not held accountable. More or less like they become feminist fucking women in that. They think that's okay. I really don't need to do all this shit. That's fine. But that's what we keep on saying, that you see really stupid people, and they stay stupid because no one ever corrects them. I said that's the reason why they stay stupid. You're never fucking correcting these people. They keep doing the same shit over and over again. You're just sitting there letting it fucking happen. And then people get fucking mad because they're calling them out for it. Yeah, because you're fucking stupid. Get big mad, bitch. Fuck you. Probably 10 years from now, some creator's gonna make like a liberal-based game where you got like down Trump supporters beating the fuck out of liberal fucking people, like the woke people. Dude, that game would make so much fucking money. It'd be hilarious. Of course, it'd be a joke and a thing and that, but like how stupid these motherfuckers are now, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, like, people are fucking retarded to begin with. Like, it gets really funny, though. They should. They'd be a biggest seller. It would be the biggest seller. People like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? This game looks awesome. A whole bunch of people like a bunch of Donald Trump supporters beating up a bunch of liberals and shit. Like, oh my god, you can't make those games. It's racist. Brr, brr, brr. Yeah, you know, racist kind of went down the tubes after you motherfuckers kept on hurting on us and being racist towards us. I find that quite hilarious. Listen to these fuck twats sit there all day and like claim racist when they're the ones being racist. It doesn't make any logical sense at all. Like, these people are hella fucking racist towards white. So as you say white supremacy, you're fucking racist, okay? It's just guilty white people believe in the bullshit that they're getting heard. Like, dude, why do you believe in such things? That just shows how fucking stupid you are.
Control center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
This is it. I did it.
That's what I'm saying. That's how dumb people are. It always makes me laugh too, because I'll be sitting there like, why are you so fucking stupid? When people tell you the actual truth and then you're just like, I'm gonna get mad because it's not the truth that I want to hear. But it's so if someone hurts someone, you know who's hurting that person, that right? And then you sit there and say, well, they had a reason to hurt that person, but you find out that there was no reason to hurt that person. Does that make you a fucking hypocrite? Absolutely it does. It makes you a fucking idiot. You're a full-on retard. There should be no reason why you should act like that. Justified because of mental illness bullshit. What the mental illness is not okay. You know what mental illness is? It's because you're fucking stupid and you're full of fucking retards. Mental illness doesn't exist. It's a made-up fucking thing for undisciplined minds. You're just fucking stupid. And you bring up all these mental illness fucking issues. And trust me, I hear them all. Oh, they'll bring up, well, I have autism, so I can't fucking do things right. Nah, man. Autism is not a word that is meant for, like, that you have issues in that. Like, the thing of it is, if you have mental issues, because your brain wasn't put into a perspective of being completely grown, right? Because of genetics and that, you can't help that. But doesn't mean that you're a fucking retard. It just means that you look at things from a different perspective. So we use words that their meanings are made up. The word's made up, the meanings are made up. They're diagnostics of what people do. They're not real. They're made up. When you see someone that, you know, has a simple mind, what does simple mean? It means they act like a child. They have a childlike mind. No one's saying there's anything wrong with that. But people keep on talking about stuff like it's the ultimate goal that it's finished. So I look at people and sit there and they're like, well, I have something. I said, you were diagnosed by a doctor that told you that you're a fucking idiot. Right? People with fucking anger issues, they diagnose that. And they say, I can't help it. I'm gonna go through a little spree right here. That when people say, I can't help it, let me give you the wisest words I've ever learned. When you say you can't fucking do it, that means you're already defeated. That means that you choose not to change the things that you're doing. You choose not to figure out what's getting you angry. You're choosing not to figure out how to make it better. All you're saying is the same talking about everybody says. I talk about my problems and I don't want to fix them. So I say to you, hey, you're a fucking idiot. You don't want to fix the problems. You bitch and moan about problems, and you keep on making fun of other people that used to have problems, and then you smash on them as a bully and say all these fucking wicked things. Yeah, you deserve to get your teeth knocked out. Who the fuck are you to say shit about anyone when you can't help yourself? And I personally deal with people like this. They're so condescending. They're so careless. They just think everything should just be because it's like whatever. It's like no, there's things you have to do. God doesn't just grant you things without hard work. This is where people always misinterpret God. I said that's stupid because what does Father mean? Well, Father means love and discipline. Discipline means get your fat ass up and start fucking moving around a little bit. Start exercising. Start doing things. Stop eating all the fucking damn cookie cakes and all that fucking nasty ass fat shit. Same thing with fucking stupid people. The idiotic people. The overly emotional twat waffle people. Discipline your mind to stop being so damn emotional. Understand psychology. Understand how people work. Don't sit there and keep on saying, I need to explode with all my emotions. That's a fucking moron. That means you got fucking IQ of barely fucking retarded. That's 70. That means you're fucking stupid. Like really stupid. If you don't want to understand complex things, then you start jumping on that and start learning complex things. Start off small. Start off itty bitty. Start off just doing just a little bit. You have a phone. You literally have AI that can literally read everything out to you and find everything that you want to hear. And you don't abuse it. Like it just simply blows my mind. Because I personally gone through all that stuff. But I researched it all. I went through the experiences of a lot of different things. And I understand a lot. Like the whole gay thing. I tried to be gay. Didn't work. I thought it was just how do people do this shit? You know, these gay guys act super feminine and shit, and they act like fucking women. They walk around and they're all like, "Oh my god, you're so handsome, you're so this and that," and they're fucking dudes, and they're trying to say, "Well, I'm gay." No, you're not. You're just stupid. Can I say that? Because I tried it and it didn't work. And gay people always want to say the same damn thing. It's like, well, boys are better than girls. Girls are icky. You know, you act like a fucking 5-year-old. That's what 5-year-olds think. You fucking retarded. 5-year-olds think, oh, they got cooties and that. Oh my god. Yeah. And then you stay that way. Because it's harder to get with a woman than it is to get with a man. I wonder why. Because being a man takes time and effort. Being a woman doesn't take that much time. Because you're granted things. In this day's society now, yeah, certain things you got to work for. So you got to do a little bit more work. Women aren't used to that. Of course they're not. But when you look at the gay society now, how many gay people are in the world? Maybe 1 million? Maybe? And a lot of them think that they're buying that, you think? And they talk about it too. I said, you're already doing double work. If you don't know that you want to put your dong in chicks' vaginas when you fucking see a girl naked, then yeah, you want to call that mental illness? Well, yeah, I think you're stupid. You don't see a girl with a big old butt and fat titties and that, and act like you're not gonna fucking want to get hard off that shit. We're drawn to that as men. I remember this one black girl, and she came up to the car wash, and I actually saw her up at the gym and that a little while ago, like last year. And that she had a car, no shirt, no fucking bra on, big huge fucking watermelon titties all hanging out, nipples all poking out through her shirt and that. She had fucking super nice tits. She was walking around, her titties all hanging out. And every time I looked at her boobs and that, she'd look at me and kind of give me that little smirk and that. Like she wanted me to play around with her titties and that. And as a man, I'm like, fuck yeah, look at this big ass things. But I didn't, obviously. But in my mind was going there. Fuck, my mind was like, do it. Play around with the big old titties and that. Probably bang her in the back of the fucking parking lot. Yeah, that's my imagination when it comes down to certain things like that. That's how I know that, why does gayness exist? It existed forever. God didn't make us like that. The devil did. And this is why people never understand. It's like, what? I was born this. You weren't born with nothing. Like, to understand what birth is you're female or male from the start. You're with no knowledge. You learn everything from the very beginning. What you learn is what creates your life. I went down the gay stuff before when I was a kid, when I was younger. Because I was scared about getting with women. That's the reason why you turn fucking gay. Got the research to prove about it. Gayness is not a gene. It's not the splice of all this bullshit they say. All you people that do that shit, yeah, if you want to regulate it, you can regulate it however the fuck you want to. It all starts when you're a child and you grow into it. You stay that way. You never break out of it. That's what it is. You never accept. Because when you're a little boy and that, you're around boys more than you're around girls. So most likely you don't know the female side. You think they're stupid and that, like, oh my god, you play with dolls and that, you're stupid and that. And then you grow up. Let's say you grow up with some girl and that, and the girl was, eventually becomes a super hottie and that in high school and that, and you're all like, man, she's got big ass titties and that, and everything looks fucking gorgeous on her now. You're all popping boners all over the place and that. And you ask yourself, so why am I popping boners? I mean, I thought I liked dudes because, I hang around dudes all the time. We all play around with each other, do stupid shit. That's just how it is when you're younger and that. I think every guy goes through that shit. They say they don't, then they're fucking lying. They're the ones that probably went through a little bit more. They're hiding in the closet. I've been through that shit. When I see boobs for the first time, I love me some titties. And I was a big titty person. It doesn't even matter, as long as they look good. Always liking the boobies. This definitely brings me up. There's this one comedic guy does shorts with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's sitting there talking about boobies out of nowhere. He'll be sitting there. He's Superman. He's like, my kryptonite's big boobies. And then at the end of the little short, it's like a minute short, and he's all sitting there. He's like, big boobies are my kryptonite. Big boobies are my kryptonite. Boobies. And I was laughing my fucking ass off. Boobies. But the thing is, let's bring that shit back. I see it all the time. I mean, fuck, these girls fucking hanging their boobies out and ass out all damn day long. They're trying to flirt with every guy they fucking can. Because most guys don't go for them. They're like, well, what do I do as a woman? That's all I have. Not a personality? Well, no. I mean, I know some women that literally fixate on the way they look so much that they literally lose structure of personality. So what do you do all day? Well, I go to work, I lift weights and that, and I watch TV. I'm like, do you do anything else? Like go out and maybe, hang out with people and that, or like, hey, do you have any hobbies in that? Like play video games and that? No, I just watch like Grey's Anatomy, some stupid ass shit like that. So your whole entire day is literally not doing anything besides working out. and probably showing off that ass towards every guy that wants to look. Yeah, that's literally what they do. If they find the guy that they're highly attracted to, the more tighter their clothes get, and they'll wear tie ass clothes, and they'll want to show that ass off, and they do it a lot, and they don't, and they want to make it to where it's unseen. They'll make up excuses. They're like, "Oh, my laundry wasn't done yet." What do you mean laundry was done? You just had 2 days off, or you had a couple of days off already. Now your laundry should have been done. Like, like the girl I work with in that. I work with her. She was wearing some tight ass fucking I call them bloomer pants where they're super tight around the legs and the butt, but they got frothed out like 80s, 70s styles pants. They're like a flower. They bloom down at the bottom. And like, I'm like, they're not the pants that we're supposed to wear. We're supposed to wear darker pants. If she was wearing like light colored pants, it looks like pants that she had from fucking like high school or something like that. Because they were like really raggedy, like they were discolored from cleaning a lot and that. And I mean, it looked good on her now. I mean, I can't say it did it because her ass was nice, but like the whole point of it is, I just seen her like, them are not pants you should wear out, at work. I see, like, I get it, but like, you should know to wear darker pants because if you get caught with that shit, they're gonna bitch about it. And no one likes to get bitched at work about stupid shit like fucking pants. You know what I mean? So like, I start to notice these little things. And these little things always seem to happen. Every job I go to, I see these little things now, and I don't have a problem with it now. I'm just like, I know what's going on. I don't care. I think it's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's hot. Who doesn't like to look at, a girl's ass that you have attraction toward? Fuck yeah. That's just what I'm attracted to. Attracted to skinny girls with perky little asses. I've always been like that. And obviously other women I'm attracted to too, but that's always been my go-to. So the way I look at it, I look at it from, those perspectives and that. But anyway, when I ask someone that's gay, I say, what do you like? And then they say, well, I don't know if I like women or men. Then you're not fucking gay then. That means that you haven't decided if you want to do something with this or that. That means that like you're scared to be with a woman because you can get her pregnant. It's easier to get with a man. These are things that gay people talk about, especially young gay people. It's like, well, I don't want to get with a woman because I can get her pregnant. Bitches like get fucked in the ass just as much as guys do. They literally do. These women love getting banged in the ass, and they if they never tried it before, then that's shit happens. But they like it in the ass, and like. All when it comes down to that is the pregnancy thing. I said, well, you're afraid of reproduction. That's what you're supposed to do as a man. You're supposed to stick it in, twat, grab on tits until you bust nuts in them. That's just how we are as men. And women love that shit. If a woman ever denies in that, they're full of shit. Ha. There's no woman that dies. I've listened to plenty of women talk about like how they like, sex and that because they kind of tell me weird ass shit in that because they want me to know things. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's like set me up to like them and get to know them. I had so many women that were like been through like kids and shit or even had sex a lot. Now they always do the same shit. I remember like the chick from White Castles and that. They never want me to call out the bullshit that they say and that, and like it comes down to that I got assaulted in that from certain things and that. There's a whole bunch of racist fucking black people in that, man. They're fucking racist. They did not like white people at all, but the daughter of someone actually did. I was like, yeah, a lot of fucking black women like me. No offense to black guys, not a lot of black guys are actually attractive. Like some black guys are fucking good looking. The other ones, they kind of look like shit. Same thing with white people. There's a lot of ugly ass fucking white dudes out there, or European descent guys. Depending on who you are now. If you're Irish and that Irish and German people, especially Irish people seem to be more attractive. They have more smaller noses and that, until you get into closer to, like Germany's got big noses and that. Russian people got gigantic noses. Asian people got, kind of tiny big noses. White noses. Like, it's all similar shit. But there's just that perfect pitch. The nose matters a lot and the high cheekbones matter a lot. Like we see someone like Taylor Swift, cute button nose, high bone cheeks. She looks good. She's very attractive. Super attractive in the face. Her body in that, no, she wears a diaper in that, so she shits herself. It's kind of disgusting. That woman needs to get a new hobby. But all I'm trying to say is like, is it really true? Are people really gay, or they just put themselves into that position of doing that stuff? I'm trying. They always say the same things. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm like personally, I'm scared to get girls pregnant. I was with a dude for like 2 years and that. It wasn't love. It wasn't love at all. It was just sex. That's all it was. That's really what guys do. There was no mutual thing. It was just that's it. It was just lusting. There was no love in it. There was no liking each other really. And it was just, I get what I want out of it, and that was it. And the person tried to keep me as long as they could, trying to fill me with a bunch of bullshit now. And honestly, the truth is, this person kind of told the truth about certain things that I believe in now. That I didn't believe in 10 years ago. So I think God put me in that position so I can learn. It was the worst relationship in my whole entire life. So when I see something that's going down that road, I cut it off. That's what happened with my ex. Same thing. All she wanted sex a lot, like all 24/7. That's all she had to give that she thought is to constantly spread her legs because that's what she was used to doing. And when I try to bring up different things and we try to do that, and it just got to the point where she got upset because she wasn't being pleasured. I said, I could do anything in the world in that. I just don't want to be intimate with you right now. I mean, yeah, I can sex you up in that, and I can make you feel good in that. I could do everything in the book to make a woman feel great. But intimacy is love, and I have to be in love with you before I can give you intimacy. I have to feel completely 100% that you're with me on this shit, because I don't give fucking dick just to any fucking girl. And that's why I don't have a relationship. These women don't want it. I said, why don't you want love? I always ask, like, why don't you want love? Even the gay people say, well, I'll love you now. You're not going to love me. You're going to love me in a way that's not going to be the same as me. So gay people, just stop it. Just stop it. Just literally just stop it. You do the same things over and over again, and you're still, bulk of the gay society is fucking single, and all they do is get rammed in the ass by a bunch of random dudes. You're no different than the OnlyFans whores out there that sit there and do that shit daily. You try and say that you're different. Nah, it's all the same bullshit. But people use psychologic, tender words towards you to try to empathize with you. And the number one thing they tend to do is they act like you. That's how you know someone has a crush on you. That's how you know someone probably really does like you. They start saying the same things you say. They start talking about similar things. They start bringing up conversation. Anyone that is a marksman in dating all knows this. When a woman they float around you in that, they want to be around you in that, they want to talk to you a lot in that, but they want to hide in that, especially if they are in a relationship. They'll try. They'll do certain things and that, and then they'll be like, well, he doesn't notice that. It's like, no, motherfucker, I do notice. I just don't care. It's like, you're not going to be the first or the last. I remember I had a girl, came up when I was working at Zips. She was a young lady. I called her cute, This was saying like, oh, it's like, oh, hi. It's like, you're new. It's like, you look really cute today, and that, I'm trying to be give a little bit more of a positive thing towards a young lady in that. And then all of a sudden, someone I used to work with, she started saying a bunch of shit about me because she didn't like that she liked me. And she got jealous. Instead of being like, oh, okay, it's like, oh, I don't think he said it in that way. He was just being nice and that because he does that a lot. She started talking a whole bunch of shit about me. The girl I kind of fell for in that. I can tell that she's a very jealous bitch. That's why she doesn't have any friends. Super jealous over everything. She used to have girlfriends now. They all got rid of her now because she's a massive jealous woman. She wants to be the iconic woman of all women. She has a fantasy inside her head. She thinks she's the hottest woman in the world because a couple of guys get like, but just because a couple of guys do stuff with you doesn't mean that you're hot. It means that you're good looking enough to get fucked. Guys fuck anything half the time if they're like that. They see a girl with big boobs, they're banging them. It doesn't matter. They see a girl with a nice butt, they're banging them. They see a girl with a pretty face, they're banging them. It's just how guys are when it comes down to the lustfulness of men. Yeah, lusty men always do that shit. Righteous men never do that shit. So I truly believe, no, this person never said anything. And then out of nowhere, she came up there and, and I had never believed women. When women talk and that, I take it as a grain of salt. Especially if I don't fucking know them. I take it with a grain of salt. So most times, if they're like, if they're that desperate to try to flirt with the dude that they barely fucking know to try to get in their pants, they're desperate and probably stupid as fuck. Because most righteous women don't do that shit. They're very selective on the men they talk to, and then when they do like someone, they stay focused on that guy. They don't branch off. They actually listen to the man, actually listen to their words. This is for how truthful they are. So anyway, like most psychologically strong dating men know, women can't flirt worth shit. I've been in on multiple women that they say the stupidest shit. They think that every man's a simp to them. So when they think that, they got the confidence that they'll walk up to a man and be like, I had a drunk lady walk up to me. I mean, she was good looking. She was skinny and that. She had a nice body and that. But yeah, I knew that she was just a hoe. Because you come up to me in a fucking bar. I'm just sitting there chilling, eating my food and that. Because sometimes I got to go out in the public and that. So I can be in the public eye, listen to people and that. And every once in a while, I have people that'll like see me and they'll be like, oh, why didn't you come to this place anymore and that. And I said, well, I had some issues with one of the girls there or whatever the fuck it was that. And I don't want to go back to that place anymore because she was a fucking idiot. She was a soy boy fucking wannabe like her. She like fucking piece of shit, man. I even told her that, but that's beside the fact. You get to know the people around you now. And a lot of times people start respecting you. Because you're like, oh, you're quiet out there, you don't really talk about I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, I talk about things, but most conversations are always politics or, celebrities and shit. No one talks about psychologics. No one talks about, like emotional, functionable things. Y'all talk about the same stupid shit. It's music, health. And remember, music you talk about a lot of that. Celebrities and that are hugely, and politics are hugely talk about. No one talks about health. Very low in the times you ever say, oh yeah, man, eat this many grams of protein makes you fucking, get bigger faster. People are like, well, that's boring. I want to talk about politics. Oh my God, you know that Trump said something today? Yeah, Trump says stuff every day. Don't give a fuck. The only time I ever listen to the president is when he's about to blow shit up or when he's about ready to do something that most presidents don't do, like with Iran. Yeah, that's a good thing to talk about. Fuck those Islamic terrorist people and that. Praise the fucking people that are trying to fight against this. And don't praise the fuckers who are trying to hide it. Other Islamic terrorist people that live in America. Like Hassan Piker. Fuck that dude. Dude's a terrible person. Why does he have that mindset? I don't know, because he's fucking retarded. When you look at his face and that, you just look at someone that's like simple. His arguments are never sound. And when he talks, he just talks. He's like a rambling, emotional child. He gets fucking upset and he starts rambling about random shit. And all leads to, I hate America. Then get the fuck out of the country then, bro. Matter of fact, you should be, anyone that says, I hate fucking America, No offense to that. You want to say put in concentration camps? Yeah, I think you should put in a fucking psyche ward. I think you should be put in something because you're shouting out nasty terroristic things towards Americans when you are fucking living in this country. You were born into this country. You're taking the wealth of this country and you're using it for your own gains. This is what a lot of people do. They shout this shit and they're like, my platform. Most people don't even fucking, they don't even care. Like I've noticed that, like liberal based minded people, they're not super concentric on all the stuff that liberal people say. Like they'll agree with them because they think that they have to, because they believe in some of the stupid shit they say. They believe them, but they really don't like. Oh yeah, like fuck America, and America's so bad. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I used to think that when I was younger, and I said, why is America like this and like that? And now I look at it and said, because they always complain about the ultra rich. So how are people making millions of dollars now? And I'm not. I work at a fast food restaurant. I barely make, barely fucking like $2,400 a fucking month. And I got people on YouTube that spouting a bunch of fucking bullshit, and some of them spout really good shit, and they make $10,000 a fucking month. I'm like, why do they make all this money in that? They're not even doing anything. They're literally sitting there just yelling and screaming about fucking politics. And you start to learn. All their fan base started when they were younger. People listen to their political views. I really don't have a political view. I'll just say, what Trump does right, he does right. What Trump does wrong, he does wrong. That's how everybody is in life. And people are going to fight against that. I say, what's wrong with that? If a liberal president, Biden did something good, you congratulate on something good. See, well, you want to put an identity on everything. I see your identity is human. That's it. Saying that, oh, I'm this and that. Yeah, you can say that you're female or male, but you're still a fucking human. We all want love. We all want wealth. We all want people to like us. We all want attention from people like us. We all want our ideas to be shared and to be talked about. That's just how we are as humans. We all want the same thing. But when we start to separate us in between like the politics, so it's like if you're a liberal based person that you believe in two sections. You got the normal liberal people that believe in prosperity of the country. And they have different ideologies now, like universal health care, which is fucking stupid because Canada's fucking terrible with it. People talk about the health care, the universal health care, and all this insurance. And I said, why do you need insurance? You just take good care of yourself. Insurance is for people that actually are willing to get hurt. Insurance is for people that have conditions that they can't take care on their own. And that's not everybody. But I look at people now, like people that have conditions, they keep blaming everything else. Maybe it's because your diet's bad. Maybe because they're not working out enough. Maybe because they're not moving out. You're eating too much, cakes and candy and shit. If you're fat, then go to the gym. Prioritize your mind and not eat. I've been trying to do it. I would sometimes I'm working at. I'll just have fucking Starbucks energy drinks. They have protein in them and that. And I'll be sipping on them all day long and that. And maybe have a bunch of water and that. And I'll fucking work. Even if not, I'll eat before I go into work. If I eat 1,500 calories, I'm only supposed to consume over 2,000 calories a day. I can go to work. I'll be sipping on energy drinks. My immune system, everything goes up. I feel good for like 3 or 4 hours. I start to get hungry like close to halfway through my shift. But I'm saying, well, I already ate 1,500 calories in that. I mean, I don't absorb it all. Of course you don't. You'll absorb probably like 80% of your food, depending on what you eat. It really all depends on what you eat and how much you eat. Oh, that fart felt great. Great. Oh, too. Oh man, I wish it would stop fucking raining. Well, I want to go up to QT and give me some shit. But now the QT is literally like a fucking almost a mile away now. It used to be like right down the street. They literally moved it like a mile away from where I'm at, where the old QT used to be at. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, when we talk about these things, that's how you get people in Congress. They're just so into it because as long as they have money and as long as they have people that believe in what they're saying, they keep on pushing forward. And so when people stop believing in them, when the people start looking at them like you're just fucking stupid, like AOC, who the fuck in the right mind will believe in a dumb bitch like that? You might have been a good bartender because your ass is fat. And you got somewhat of a nice smile on that, and you know how to be goofy. I take that in consideration. Her actual self, she's goofy in that, but she's a fucking moron. Totally dumb. How the fuck are you a congresswoman for 3 fucking years? You're still stupid. Even people talk about it. Like Tim Walsh just got interviewed by the council with the fraud thing, and that dude doesn't even know his own state. You know what? He looks like he walked out of bed and all of his hair's falling out because he's stressed out so much because he's fucking stupid. And one of the guys, the congressman, say this is what happened. Every time we had Democratic people come in, when Obama came in, Obama said, I'm going to get someone stupider, not as bright as me, so he got Obama as vice president. And when Biden tried again, I want to get someone as stupid, stupider than me and not as bright as me, so he got Kamala Harris. And then Kamala Harris got in, is like, well, you know what's next? It's you. And honestly, I thought it was funny. Tim Walsh literally fucking laughed. He's like, yeah, I know I'm fucking stupid. And it was funny as fuck because seeing him actually laugh, knowing that he knows that he's a fucking idiot. How the fuck you a governor? Your IQ is like fucking 70, bro. Your IQ should be at least over 100 and something. You should at least have a pretentious like thing going on in your mind at 24/7. You're trying to take care of millions of fucking people through what you do as laws and taxes and that. Basically, they just control taxes and certain services with taxes. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't set up shit. Same thing with that Crockett girl, that black girl. Honestly, I think she's pretty fucking hot. The girl, that Crockett girl, is trying to sound all ghetto as fuck, but really she actually sounds all like polite and. I mean, she talks stupid points now, but I think she's rather hot. She got a big old ass on her net. I don't know. Some black girls are just fucking hot. It's like, damn. It's like, their shapes are just so nice. Yeah. But anyway, so she got voted out of her spot. Midterms are coming up. People are getting voted out and that. And like, she's sitting there complaining about it. And she was like, oh, you guys are cheaters and all that stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. No one fucking likes you because you're fucking stupid, bitch. Like, you're just a fucking idiot. Like, you got put into this position because you're fucking black. And because you're a woman. That's not what you put people into position for. You put people into position because they have intelligence. They're smart. They want to sit there and do the will of the people. Not sit there and try to just make up a bunch of racist shit. Just like AOC. She's going to get voted out. With all these fraud things going on. Elmar, whatever the fuck her name is, she's going to get voted out. They're all going to get voted out. They're all going to sit there and make up excuses, and they're going to be like a fart in the fucking wind. Next year comes around, you're going to see probably new base Republican people coming in. They're actually going to take their job seriously. And that's what's happening. People always say people are not going to vote for liberals ever again. And it's coming down to that. Like what they're saying about Iran and that. You got a shit ton of Iranian people are about to vote all Republican in our country. They're happy they're not underneath the Islamic shit. I said, well, yeah, because the Quran is fucking massively fucking, like, ignorant towards people. Good fuck what anyone says the Quran is peace. Which, I'm like, well, let's talk about peace. The killing of infidels don't believe in, they're not Muslims. I think right there just tells you they're not peaceful. Their religion's never been peaceful. They're the ones that started all the wars since, fucking forever. Literally. They're the ones that started all the fucking wars. Since Persia, since all some. The Islamic-based people have started wars since the beginning. No other religion started more wars than fucking Islamic people, the Muslim race, or say when I say the Muslim religion. They started all the wars. Why? Because their God implicates them to do that. And there's been a lot of people sounding it off about, when we going to have our second crusade. People are ready. People are going to be up in arms. We say, well, Jesus never told us. No, 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 no. Jesus flat out told us. If somebody threatens you, and he said most times if they threaten women and children, we dispose of them. What do you think Islamic people do? They always want to threaten the weak people because they know they can't face the strong. This is how Islamic people are when it comes down to their terrorist tactics, the ones that are terrorists and that. They always do that because they can never face the strong because they know they're not going to win against righteous people. That's what it is. The devil's scared of righteous people. What do you think would happen when Trump went in there in Israel and all that shit, and they blew the fuck out of certain things and that, and they're destroying all these terrorist groups and that, blowing up their bases and shit, and how they retaliate like fucking pussies. Those Islamic fucking terrorist dick fucktards, they start fucking trying to kill kids and basically non-military people. That just proves to me how big of fucking pussies these people are. They're all talking, doing all this shit and that, but they can't do it because they know they can't win. Why do you want to trust a regime with fucking bombs when they sit there and want to blow up fucking people that are innocent? What did God say? God hates people that shed innocent blood. So guess what? I fucking hate you Islamic terrorist fucktards. You all need to die and burn in hell. All of you. All of you. Kapoosh. Don't care. America was built on protecting innocent people. Not the fucktards like the AOCs and all these fucking lying, dumb fucking cunt waffles out there. All these people that do all this lying and shit and they say all this crap and that, you're wicked. You should be purged. Go fuck off somewhere. Why don't you guys go to Epstein Island and have like a fucking festival with fucking, what's that? Satan. Just go have fun with fucking Satan, whatever fucking name Satan has over there. Go ahead and praise fucking Satan and that. And do all your rituals there. We'll barricade the whole entire island with a gigantic wall. And we'll call it Satan's Island. Put all the stupid fucks in there. They're all satanic fucking demon worshippers. The ones that want to lie and want to persecute people and that are innocent. Yeah, fuck all you people that do that shit. Every time someone said that, I always want to attack innocent people now. Like, we'll have homeless people come in and that. And I'm like, I despise that people are homeless, but I understand why they do it. Sometimes they're on drugs and that. But when they're respectful, I respect them back. When they know that they're in stuff and that, but they're very humble in that, I give them respect back. I mean, if they're rampaging and running around and stealing shit, no, fuck you. Go to jail. Go to gallows or something. You're just worthless. You're a worthless person. That, and of course, it's not coming from me. Jesus is the one that talked about it in Proverbs. These people are fucking terrible people. Don't ever give in to wicked thoughts. Don't ever give in to wicked people. Especially men with women. If you're an attractive fucking righteous man, you will be seduced by lots of succubus women. And I mean a fuckload of succubus women. I know from proven fact, women with boyfriends do not give a fuck. They don't care. They could be married with 3 fucking kids. They will always chase after a good looking dude. They don't give a fuck. They'll lie about it too. They try to think they're all righteous and that. No, you're not. You're just a fucking whore. Don't ever say you're righteous when you don't take consideration of your own fucking relationship. Countless times. Because you can make up excuses for cheating, but it's still cheating. And when you tell a woman that they're cheating, that's what happened with my ex and that. I say, no, you're cheating on your man when you're hanging out with me and all that shit. She's, well, it's not cheating because we're not having sex. It doesn't matter. He knows that you're cheating on him. And he knew. And I caught it. And I'm just like, yeah, of course he's got to know. He's an older man. He's known you for 10 fucking years. He knows that you're a hoe. And so he broke up with her. And that's what happened. As a succubus, they don't understand that they do unrighteous things because they don't care. They think their world is right. They think people should just submit to it. So we get all these feminist women always do that stuff, and they're always like, "Why is mad about my body count?" You look into their eyes; they got soulless eyes. Yeah, because you're a succubus. You're a fucking whore. What do you think a whore is? You're a demon in human flesh. You have a spirit of a succubus. All you want to do is run around, and then they make up what they call mental illness. They basically call you a person that just likes to have sex a lot. They put a name to it. A sex addiction name. And they put a name to it, and they think it's an actual thing. No, you're just demon possessed by a succubus. You choose not to fall in line with what God wants you to do. That's why you do that shit. No amount of drugs or medication can cure your spirit. Your mental capabilities will go zombie mode, yes. Same thing with anger people. People that have the anger spirit in them, which is the most vile spirit that there is, he's a fucking really bad fucking demon. When you look at who he is and that what he does and that, he's just like, he doesn't care. He's just laughing when people get angry and that, and he gets super mad and starts like destroying shit in the spirit world and that. And what happens is when you have the anger on you, anger is spontaneous. And this is why I like to research this stuff. I don't know if a lot of other people don't research. I research how the spirit world works with your emotions. If you're a loving and caring person, you got the Holy Spirit with you. Anyone that loves has got God with them. Because God is love, and God implicates love. But if you sit there and hate and you're tormentive and say you love every now and again, then you haven't chose which route you want to take. There's some people out there just hateful. They're just hateful. They think getting high off drugs is going to make their spirit better. It doesn't. It actually makes it worse because you downfall yourself to believing that you're being helped, but you're not. That's what happened to my ex. And I told her, why don't you like love? Why don't you like being nice and that? It's like, why it'd be nice that the world's so terrible? It's like, the world's not terrible. You're just terrible. That's what it is. You have hatred, so you want to hate on everything that you want to hate on anything and everything. You want to look for something to hate. I look for stuff to love. There's a difference. Like, I'll be working with that one lady at working at, that young lady at working at. She always looks for things to hate on. All the damn time. And they call it an attitude. No, I mean, matter of fact, yeah, it is an attitude. You want to say it's an attitude now because you just like rampage, but an attitude is for like children. That's what teenagers do, not full-grown adults. So it makes you fucking look like you're fucking stupid. Well, because you are stupid. You're a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know what to say. You're just dumb. Learn shit. Learn how to communicate. Learn how to, be with other adult human beings. So, like, being with children all the damn time. That's what it is. You play children-like games like Minecraft and all these children-ass games. You're hanging out with children-like people. You stay a child. You think like a child. You think like you think that your imagination's everything. No, the real world's the real world. The real world wants you to work hard, be satisfied with the things that you do. That imaginary world, when you think that you don't have to do anything, you live in a delusional world because you don't want to work. You don't want to work hard. When you do work hard, you want to think people should praise the shit out of you for little things that you do that everybody else does. Like, people praise me, but I don't take it into consideration because I know who I am. I don't need you to look at me and be like, wow, you're strong because you can pick up this. Yeah, I know I'm strong because I can lift weights that are heavy. I don't need that. That's what it is. When you don't know that you can do something, when someone praises you, then you'll know when they praise you. Like, oh, I did good. Like, yeah, you swept the fucking floor, or you did the dishes, or you worked on the line. Don't you not know that's what you're supposed to do? Don't you not know that's like a good thing to do? That's what it is. If you don't know, then that's why you're going through this emotional bullshit. I say, I don't need anyone to praise me because the praise is there no matter what I do. If I work hard, I do what God wants me to do. That's praise enough. I don't need moral praises. Fuck the moral praises. You know what I mean? It's nice. But when I work hard at work, I do for God. And that's why I work hard. That's why I focus more. That's why I push myself more. Because I know that's what God wants me to do. And then I get rewarded with a bigger paycheck. I get rewarded with more knowledge. I get rewarded with, more relations with people and that. I get to know people more and that. I get to see, very attractive looking women all the time. And I get there's a lot of attractive looking women that come in, and eat food all the time. And that, I see them in the window and that, like nurses and shit. And they're very beautiful women in that. And they come through all the time and that. And then they got these ugly fucking dudes and that. They're in the fucking, they're in they're basically just subs. They're in the fucking drive-thru and that, and like, they know damn well I can't talk to them because they'll get mad because they'll attract me. Of course you're gonna attract me because I'm hotter than you. I look better than you. You look like a pile of shit. One of the guys that I know, they're not bad people, now, but man, they're mismatched in how they like me. I can see from the position that like some men that get a lot of attention from women, we call them leg humpers. And one of the guys work with a fucking leg humper. That dude's always constantly over like talking to women. That dude's the biggest leg humper I've seen in a long ass time. That dude's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm like, hey, 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 hey. He'll always want attention. I'm like, dude, like shut the fuck up and go to work, bro. Like you follow around her fucking manager and that because you want to get fucking high with her and that. Then you want to complain about her because she's not doing her job and all that shit and that. And you bitch about stuff. And so maybe if you just work a little harder than that, we'd be okay. Maybe if you just stay focused at work and that, things would be easier. Because I got to do all this shit. Matter of fact, I do fucking probably like at least 80% of the fucking closing. Because I work. And then I get complimented on it. And the other guy gets uncomplimented on it. And he gets mad. Because he was thinking about it. It happened on Sunday. Because I only worked 2 days with this woman, like a closing and that. We actually worked together most of the shift, not the whole shift. When I say most of the shift, it's like sometimes she comes in late on Sunday night. And she really praised me a lot. I thought it was kind of funny in that because I didn't really take it as like a praise in that, but kind of did. I didn't think about it. I'm just like, I'm just working. And I really don't care. She says it's like she calls out my name and she's like, I like how he keeps on working and that he always does stuff and that. He told the person this. The other person is like, why don't you be more like him and just work? And I'm just like, I said, no, you don't want to be like me. I'm too focused in that. Like I'm trying to dismantle it in a nice way and that, trying to be like more productive in that because I don't want to get any pushing emotions. Because that guy would fucking hate on me and do stuff like that because, he seems to be like he seems to be a jealous person. He overthinks things too much. He believes in things that people say and he thinks that they're saying it and whatever the fuck it is and that. And so the next day and that he was really groggy towards me and that. It was really weird. Because I ended up buying him like treats and that little snacks. And I said, I'm getting off, so I'm going to go up to QT. I'm going to buy you guys some snacks now. What do you guys want? And I buy him little like coffees and little snacks and that because I'm like, I'm getting paid the next couple of days and I want to, spend some money on you guys. So I ended up buying that stuff and that. And they seemed like, oh, they're really happy about it. And we came in, he was happy and that. And then something all of a sudden happened where the guy's mood kind of shifted over. It's like something happened that he was talking with her about it, and he didn't like what she had to say. Because when you see a massive mood shift, it's either it's multiple things. Either someone talked to you and you're fucking freaking out because you did something stupid, or someone talked to you and is liking on another guy more than you, not giving you as much attention, and you got jealous. That jealousy does make you feel like shit. It's like, oh, you like that guy more than me. I don't know 100%. I'm assuming it was something else because it just came out of fucking nowhere. It was really weird. But normally, like this person, he normally doesn't get like this. Normally, he's pretty up and up, even in stupid situations. And like, what do you expect? Everybody's crushing on me. The two gay guys that work there, they crush on me. All the women crush on me. You know, I get praised 24/7 when it comes down to certain things. I'm very easy to talk to. I'm loving and caring. Because I'm not trying to go after their pussies. That's the reason why. Women are like that. When you don't try to go after them sexually, they want to fuck you even more. Why? Because they see something that they can gain from it if they can get into your pants. That's exactly what they do. So just remember that, men. When you do your job, you're working with women and that, and you're showing how strong you are, you're showing how masculine you are and that, it doesn't matter what anything says, you gotta blow everything off that because you don't give a fuck. Women attract to that shit. I don't know why. And normally it's liberal women. Liberal women they attract to men that they know they can't get, but they'll fucking try. And my God, they'll try. You know, you could say they have a cute ass or something like that. You could say they have a cute face and that, and they don't give a shit. Like, you could accidentally grab on their ass, and they'll be like, oh, it's okay. When you see that, you know, when you see an ugly dude do that, they're like, why'd you grab my ass? Sexual harassment. This is how women are. It's never fair game. Like, multiple times a day, and that, you know, the lady that I work with, you know, she's, you know, like 100 and like, I don't know, like maybe like 15, maybe 20 pounds. I'm like 230. I'm double her fucking weight, basically. You know, she'll actually like run into me in that, and she'll be like, oh, sorry. And she'll do it multiple times a day. And like, it just happens to keep on occurring like throughout the day. And I'm sitting there like, and then sometimes that she'll personally get close to me and I'll accidentally like hit her butt or something like that, or hit her hips or something like that. So I'll be swaying my arms and that, you know. And, you know, then I will apologize to that, and she doesn't say nothing. You know, she's like, oh, no. And like I say, that's okay. It happens. But what I'm really thinking inside her mind is that, please, for the love of God, please do more. That's what I'm assuming that she's thinking. I've been down this road a lot. Then again, it is what it is. As a man, you should stay firm with everything that you do. You should stay vigilant. You should stay responsible. You should work hard. And one of the other things, a man should stay in good shape. A man should be strong, not weak. A man shouldn't talk about weakness all the damn time. They shouldn't. A man should talk about strength and iron. You know, for iron, you know, the zealots and that, they stay strong. Just like the Marines are all hoo-ha, or the military and that. They that's what's not happening nowadays. I see weak ass, emotionally fucking twat lawful men, and there's so many of them. A lot of times because they're emotionally chained to a woman, and the woman evidently is not the best woman for them, and they can't get rid of her because they're thinking they're in love. I said that's not love, bro. Love is not torment. People believe this. If you're in love with a woman and she's a nagging fucking bitch, guess who says it? Jesus talks about it. He says a nagging, disrespectful woman is not a woman you should be with. Watch out for them. Don't come near them. Basically, tell them to fuck off. Don't think you should feel bad for them. Not everybody in this world is meant to be righteous, and he's dead on. So you look out for that. That's why intelligent, smart men just bang and leave because they know that the woman's not worth more than the pussy that she has or the body that she has because the personality's shot. That's how you get all these women with all these body counts. Yeah, because you're not willing to be a wife. You just want to be like that. There was whores back then too that literally just sit there and get bent over all the damn time. It hasn't changed. It's been going on for thousands of years. Sodom and Gomorrah, they were big time whores, prostitution all over the place, and they were fucking having sex with everyone. It was way before the east side of fucking St. Louis became. They did that shit way back then. They were doing all kinds of shit in that. All gay sex and that, animal sex, and they were doing all kinds of fucked up shit. And God destroyed them all. Praise the Lord. Destroy all of them. None of those people should ever fucking exist in God's world. Because it's just stupid. And you're starting to see the transition again. All over the internet. You're starting to see it. You know what they are? Wicked, stupid fucking people. Like there was this one trans fucked up kid that fucking retard. Let's call him a fucking retard. Was sitting there, got caught with fucking bestiality and that. Yeah, because you're stupid and you're a double. You're a demon. Demons do that shit. Righteous people do that stuff. That's what it is. We call it mental illness. No, they're demonic. They're stupid. They're fucking ignorant. Why don't we call it out for what it is? Mental illness is just because you're just stupid. An illness is a sickness. A sickness can be cured. If it's mentally, it can be smartened up to get rid of that. So it's not a thing that stays with you. It's something you can get rid of. But people forget what words actually fucking mean in this world. Illness means sickness. Sickness always has cures. All sickness has cures. They have cures for fucking AIDS now. They have cures for fucking hepatitis. They basically have a cure for fucking cancer. Why? Because they're illnesses. They can be cured. They have everything there is. There's not anything that God puts into the world that you cannot get rid of. That's the whole point of the aloe trees. It's the whole point of the fig trees. The whole point of the fucking what the fuck are they called? The tree, the Hepaneta tree, or fucking it's called the leaf. There's all kinds of detoxes out there that help purify your body. You naturally heal. These are the things that people don't want to learn because they're fucking ignorant and really stupid. The reason why they like that is because they don't want to look at life from that perspective. They instantly admit defeat as soon as they hear the word illness. I cured my anger issues. I don't get mad anymore. I get frustrated. I just get frustrated. I don't go to the anger. You know what anger actually is? It's not. It's just all emotions and no thank you. Basically, you just rampage on the thought of something that makes you angry that you made up. People have thoughts in their head that if they hear those words, it gets them angry. If I talk to a feminist woman, I say, "Yeah, you're a feminist woman that hates men," but then again, you still want the dick of a man. It pisses them off instantly. They're like, well, blah, 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 it's like, you hate some man so much, then don't be with men anymore. Well, they have to pay for my bills and all that stuff. So you want to use men for the work when you sit there and do absolutely nothing to make the man happy. Then you're a terrible woman. Call it out for what it is. You're a terrible person. That accountability, hearing someone calling you terrible is going to go inside their head. And once they say, maybe I am terrible, then they start to learn. That's why the internet's so poison, because you can go on there and you don't have to fucking learn anything. Like, if a righteous woman hears a terrible feminist woman or a woke fucktard woman that say a bunch of shit, and the woman will be like, oh, darling, why you say that stuff and that? It's like, don't call me darling, then I'm not your relative. It's like, well, we were all human in that. I'm just trying to be nice because it looks like you have problems and that. I don't, what are you saying that I have problems for? They always want to instigate more and more. Then people cannot be helped unless they do it for themselves. The only way they do it for themselves is when you shut them out. These are attention-based people. When you shut the attention off, you stop giving these fuck twats, fucking dumb fucking people attention, they have to think of other ways to get their own self-attention. So they have to start self-loving. And there's two breaking points. Either you figure it out, you self-love, or you end up fucking offing yourself. Or you end up going to a psychiatric ward for fucking ever on pills. Say 3 ways. This is just how the world is. Doesn't matter what anybody says. And we're the only reason why we have our issues. I've been down that road. I've been in the hell with emotions and that. I've been having the whispers for years, when I was younger and that, probably in my 20s and that. Saying like, oh, you can't get a girl. I used to hit my head all the time and I get fucking mad at myself because look, I'm so stupid. And trust me, bro, I was fucked up in the head. It wasn't because of because I couldn't do it. It's because I always thought that, I didn't like myself enough. I was scared. I'm like, damn, man, so I really like that woman that I want to talk to that. And some of my guy friends are like, just go fucking talk to her and that, bro. Just ask her out. You don't know until you ask her out. It's like, oh, I'm really shy in that. And nowadays, I don't even try. I'm just like, I'm blank-minded as fuck. I just don't think. The woman comes next to me and she gives you a smile. That smile looks like you're attracted to me. And she's like, well, how do you know that? Because no woman's gonna look at me like that and fucking smile. That's just how it works. When you say that, and then she'll be like, oh yeah, I think you're attractive looking and all stuff like that. Then you know. You just call it out right away. When you ponder and think to yourself, and I mean, if you are fucking ugly, you're fucking ugly. I mean, you can't help it that you're ugly. I mean, some guys are just fucking ugly. You know, it's like when you look at Middle Eastern men, most like people from Afghanistan and all that stuff and that, they come all the way over to America. You're dealing with a whole bunch of European women, and European women look a lot different than Middle Eastern guys do. You guys look more like Chinese and stuff like that, more Asian based. That's basically what it is. So you guys like go out with Asian based looking people, or even African based looking people. That's how African, people look like. They have the big noses and shit like that. European people, unless you're fucking British, and even the British people got smaller dotted noses than that. They just look more attractive. They just have more attraction to them. That's all it is. That's just how it is. That's what I attract to. Attract the girls with the cute little noses and that. I really like that stuff and that. That's just what makes it attractive. And of course, there's other reasons why to attract to someone. You know, but that's just how it is. Ooh. Okay, it's no Francie. No, I need to take a dump. Let me get back on and play. Hey, baby puppy. To try to tell the truth, and to the extent that they caught in a lie, it's the door Okay, I'm back. Ugh.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Over there. Easy as pie. Ah, shit. You gotta be kidding me.
was focused here, but now his empire carried a new and unsettling dimension beneath Umbrellas' fingerprints. Reports hinted at strange incidents in the region, echoes of the wars that had already consumed Raccoon City. If left unchecked, the result could be another outbreak. Recognizing the danger, U.S. Command dispatched the Covert team. Leon was chosen to lead the investigation, but this time he wouldn't be going alone. His partner was Jack Krauser, a Special Forces operative known for his skill and precision on the battlefield. Where Leon brought experience with bioorganic weapons, Krauser brought raw military expertise. Together, they were tasked with infiltrating the Dalgo stronghold, identifying the Umbrella connection, and neutralizing any threat before it spiraled out of control. However, the South American mission quickly descended into chaos. Leon and Krauser were deployed as a two-man unit, navigating through jungle villages where a T-virus outbreak had already taken hold. Corpses reanimated, and entire communities reduced to silence. Yet, amid the devastation, they found a single survivor, being a young girl named Manuela. At first, the survival seemed miraculous, but the truth was far darker. Manuela was the daughter of Javier himself, and she carried within her a special virus known as T. Veronica. Javier had infected her deliberately, using the virus as a weapon, a way to keep the single alive. As Leon, Krauser, and Manuela pushed deeper into Javier's compound, Leon opened up to his partner. Javier, under complete control, used his body with a massive plant infected by the T. Veronica virus. The drug lord became a towering abomination, forcing Leon and Krauser into a desperate battle. In the end, it was Manuela who tipped the scales. The aftermath fractured the partnership. Krauser sustained a serious injury during the operation, one that ended his military career. He was discharged and parted ways with Leon. Later that same year, Leon received word that Krauser had died in an accident. For Leon, it was the quiet end of a partnership cut short, but in the grand scheme of things, with suspicions of a mole inside the government, Leon was sent along with her, tasked with finding her and bringing her home alive. He arrived in the remote, mountainous region of Aldo Lobos, accompanied only by two local officers assigned as escorts. When one of the officers, Lozano, wandered off into the forest, Leon followed his trail to the goal of his lodge. Uneasy about his ties to Manuela. His suspicions would linger, but in the days ahead, these were proved to be more than just a questionable ally. Leon's investigation led them to Manuela's house, where the sheep revealed a disturbing truth. The parasite had already begun to take root in Chinatown. Before Echo met this condition of war fired by a mysterious red managed to save it. Pushing on forward,
This must be the room. I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can. Haven't changed much. Oh, yeah.
I love these story things.
overhead across the dark waters set the tone, quiet, tense, and heavy and slow. Beyond reflecting on that beginning and how survival had marked him, living that same warm life often came at the cost of his core. He asked Ava if it would achieve, or if she was still manipulating events for her own agenda. She was warm, she reflected in silence, leaving Leon with more questions than answers. Ahead lay the fortified island stronghold, heavily guarded, crawling with soldiers, researchers, and cult loyalists. Inside its walls, Matthew remained passive, and Leon's affection was rapidly worsening. Fighting his way through the compound, Leon managed to reach her. The atmosphere was too oppressive to slow the parasite spread. Gratefully, Matthew's energy resolved, vowing to finish the mission not only for herself, but for the planet. Her return to the land and the shoreline were control of Leon's and Matthew's body was absolutely miraculous. Nature almost entirely dictated, but her willpower was stronger than the parasite spread. Advertising from the darkness entered the compound of Leon's life, slowly revealing his freedom. Following it, Leon walked the mission with 10,000 former comrades, finding security at complex. School escalated when casualties began to issue, forcing Leon into a desperate fight to survive the abandoned national below, with Crouchy acknowledging Leon as the best leader for himself, the betrayal attempting to destroy him, reminding that a strong cold. Rocket launcher, ripping glass Sadler apart, shattering the cold for all. And after dragging Sadler's own staff to his chest, Leon entered the ring close to Gatos, firing at
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required. Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
In the years following the fall of Umbrella, the world entered a new era of fear. Bioterrorism was no longer an isolated threat. It had become global. Former Umbrella researchers sold their creations on the black market, and conflicts around the world began to spiral out of control. In an effort to fight back, the U.S. government turned to Pharma, a powerful pharmaceutical company, tasking them with producing a T vaccine capable of neutralizing the same virus that destroyed Raccoon City. But as history had already proven, every attempt to contain the truth only created cracks for it to escape. In 2002, Loyalist the General
Air thermometer warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah.
The elevator will arrive shortly. The elevator has arrived.
I can't waste any more. Almost there, Sherry. Not done yet.
I need to hurry. This is finally my chance to do something. Oh, Leon! Leon!
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
That the threat would only resurface wearing a new base and a new plate.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He did.
Well done.
Back on American soil, about forward to the Museum of Art in Pittsburgh.
You promised.
Monica, and turning
Yes,
height
that I would let him live.
that Leon had seen before. So the FBI pulled him in. Players, Abigail, all had a security.
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any king. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you!
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it. Spencer's vision lives through me. I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision? Seems you're reaching your limit. I will not let those ideals win. Give it up! It's over. This time, you ain't getting back up.
Grace, where are you?
Sherry.
Sherry, come in. Sherry.
Shit.
Grace!
Grace, hang on. Fuck. Grace. Grace.
Seems like a really hot light bulb. This looks really hot with that makeup on.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you up.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah. Hope this really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
What are you doing?
Cold rain seeps to my soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight.
That's a good game. The story was really good. I like the stories of Resident Evil. It's such a long.
If I had reached out to you, I wouldn't have walked alone. Fighting the darkness, holding me. Dragging
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know Leon had such a tragic. I mean, I know he had a tragic story and that, but I didn't know he was an orphan. That's what, like learning of these like story-based YouTubers and that they do a really good job.
Museum, there were threads across the city. By morning, the case ripped wide open. At the hospital, Monica suddenly reanimates on the autopsy.
Controlling me. I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, tired and worn. Won't ever you don't my face. I'll never let it go again.
Cold rain seeps to my soul.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Well, I'd be in 7 hours. Well, 7 hours and 51 minutes. I guess I could do it in 4 hours. If I can finish the first part, like most of the parts with her are the ones that take the longest. Because you gotta go through a lot of bullshit. Need one more of that. So I can get these two. I know I can get that one. I got the last ones out. I got 5 to 11,000. Yeah, these are the ones you have to do. I mean, I could do this one. Because I get plenty of herbs, and I can't say the game's really that hard. I'm playing on casual. It doesn't say what difficulty you play it on. I believe that's all the notes, not. Yeah, because I don't have to use it. The only time I ever use the collection thing is if I'm making bullets and the steroid. Now, but the steroid, that's fucking stupid. It doesn't even do anything. Because the knife does almost everything. I never use it for healing items. You get plenty of healing items. But it doesn't want me to use any healing items at all, which would be fucking stupid. Yeah. Yeah, if I get that one, I'll bring it to 4,000, or 40 something, 46,000. These two bring up to 50,000, then I can go ahead and get the unlimited ammo. Looks gangsters, fuck. Yeah, you have to do classic. Raccoon City classic. This shit's actually good. Anyway, I'll be right back.